The Tenth Crusade, a detailed exploration. Introduction. The Crusades, a series of religious and military campaigns initiated by European Christians in the 11th century, are often associated with a complex mix of religious fervor, political ambitions, and cultural clashes. While the conventional narrative typically focuses on the first 9 Crusades, there exists an intriguing concept of a potential 10th Crusade. This essay aims to delve into the hypothetical scenario of a 10th Crusade, examining the historical context, motivations, potential participants, and likely outcomes. Historical context. To understand the possibility of a 10th Crusade, it is essential to grasp the historical backdrop of the previous campaigns. The Crusades were primarily motivated by the desire to reclaim Jerusalem and other holy sites in the Holy Land from Muslim control. Over the course of 2 centuries, multiple crusades were launched, resulting in varying degrees of success and failure. By the end of the 13th century, the momentum of the Crusades had waned, with the fall of the Crusader states in the Levant and the rise of powerful Muslim empires. Motivations for a 10th Crusade. The idea of a 10th Crusade could arise from a multitude of factors. Religious zeal, territorial ambitions, and geopolitical interests might converge to reignite the call for a new crusade. Potential motivations could include 1. Religious revival, a resurgence of religious fervor among European Christians, fueled by charismatic leaders or perceived threats to Christian holy sites, could inspire calls for a new crusade. Political machinations. European monarchs and nobles might see a crusade as an opportunity to expand their influence, divert attention from domestic issues, or forge alliances with other powers. 3. Economic incentives. Merchants and traders could view a crusade as a chance to open up lucrative trade routes to the east or gain access to valuable resources. 4. Response to perceived threats. Rising tensions with Muslim powers or the emergence of new conflicts in the eastern Mediterranean could prompt calls for military intervention. Potential participants. In a hypothetical scenario of a 10th Crusade, the participants could include 1. European powers. Leading European states such as France, England, and the Holy Roman Empire would likely play a central role, providing military forces, funding, and leadership. 2. Papal authority. The Pope could once again issue calls for a crusade, rallying support from clergy and Christian communities across Europe. 3. Military orders. Knightly orders such as the Knights Templar and the Hospitallers, with their martial traditions and religious fervor, could mobilize significant forces for a new crusade. 4. Regional allies. European powers might seek alliances with Byzantine, Armenian, or other Christian states in the eastern Mediterranean to bolster their campaign. Likely outcomes. The potential outcomes of a 10th Crusade would depend on various factors, including the strength of the participating forces, the level of opposition from Muslim powers, and the geopolitical dynamics of the time. Possible scenarios could include 1. Military success. If the Crusaders were able to muster sufficient resources and coordinate effectively, they might achieve limited military gains, such as capturing strategic territories or securing temporary truces with Muslim rulers. 2. Stalemate or failure. Facing formidable Muslim adversaries and logistical challenges, the Crusaders could encounter setbacks, stalemates, or outright defeats, leading to the abandonment of the campaign. 3. Long-term consequences. Regardless of the immediate outcome, a 10th Crusade would likely have lasting repercussions, shaping interfaith relations, geopolitical alignments, and cultural perceptions for years to come. Conclusion. While the concept of a 10th Crusade remains speculative, its exploration sheds light on the enduring legacy of the Crusades and their impact on history. Whether viewed as a cautionary tale of religious intolerance and military aggression, or as a complex chapter in the interactions between East and West, the Crusades continue to fascinate and provoke scholarly inquiry. By examining the potential motivations, participants, and outcomes of a hypothetical 10th Crusade, we gain insight into the complexities of medieval Europe and the enduring legacy of religious conflict.